what is the most important asset to an organization? What would you say? Maybe clients, CEOs, suppliers, employees? Well, the answer is employees. The most valuable asset to an organization is its employees. Hi, my name is Kelly Figueroa, and I'm really excited to share about this topic. It's something that I'm very passionate about. I have had experiences with companies who simply did not value me as an employee, nor were my skills and abilities utilized. And in turn, I ended up leaving the company. So this goes into today's topic, which is building a culture of employee optimization. When this is done, organizations operate more smoothly, minimize costs, and maximize performance. So today I'm going to explain practices and values that foster employee optimization, as well as describing some steps to take to build this culture of employee optimization. After extensive research of practitioner-based literature, I found some interesting findings. First, organizational development contributes to employee optimization through culture. And because culture impacts every aspect of an organization, it's very, very important to have the personnel aligned with their values, right? Because when we are in alignment, we just flow better. So values emerge from our beliefs and essentially influence our behavioral expectations and in regards to how to behave within the workplace. When values are not aligned with personnel, there tends to be disruption within the workplace, mostly within the communication process. Go figure. So right now in today's workforce, the biggest issue that I have found through my research is the generational differences. Today, in year 2020, in the United States, 50% of the workforce is made up of millennials. The other 50% are older generations, which have different ideas about values within the workplace. So there has already been research done as far as what millennials want and how their values and ideas differ from older generations. So what I have found is that millennials want specific and timely feedback in order to increase their career development, supervisors to encourage training in which to help them move forward and fulfill their potential. And lastly, millennials are gung-ho about recognition for accomplishments. And I can resonate with this. I do feel that constructive criticism is really good as well, but recognition for when you do something positive. Studies have shown that organizations who have implemented this practice within the workplace, recognition for accomplishments, they have shown 14% greater in customer relations, productivity, engagement, and their turnover is 31% less. So in order for companies to stay competitive within the workforce, leaders need to adapt to the changes that are currently happening within the workplace. They also need to be able to create a culture that allows their employees to feel valued. Because when employees feel underutilized, they essentially feel unmotivated. And the organization is the one who will suffer because it results in a high turnover and a decrease in productivity. So studies have shown that only 40% of the current workforce feels that their skills and abilities are being utilized. So that means 60% of the current workforce doesn't feel that their skills and abilities are being put to work. And I can relate to that because I too have felt underutilized within a company. And what does it result in? It results in a high turnover. 64% of employees rated their culture as either poor or moderate, and 79% of employees felt undervalued. Wow, that's a lot. 79% of employees feel undervalued. That says a lot about what's going on in organizations today and how much leaders need to change and to adapt. So I feel that there needs to be some kind of implementation within organizations today to teach supervisors and managers how to adapt to these changes, because not everybody knows. With that said, supervisors and leaders need to implement this organizational culture within the workplace that nourishes mutual respect, positively motivates employees, create teamwork environments, coaching, and all of this needs to be done through the communication process and socialization. So simply sending out an email is not going to be sufficient on your part as a supervisor and a leader. Really taking initiative and sitting down and implementing teamwork, collaborations, all of these things will definitely benefit and will help the cohesion between employees and their supervisors as far as trust. Because once trust is built, everything flows a lot more smoothly, and the communication process doesn't have as many disruptions. So in summary, values are based upon beliefs, and together with culture, they will drive the structure of an organization to ultimately be successful in the current marketplace. Overall, there seems to be quite a bit of information out there about employee optimization and millennials within the workplace. The issue that I have found is that the next generation, Generation Z, people born between 97 and 2012, they are just now entering the workforce. So essentially, we don't really know what their ideas and values are. So therefore, I would recommend further research done and studies to see if their values and beliefs are different from millennials, for example. So that is something that I would recommend. Also, because of the increase in technological advancements, it is difficult to say what the future holds, because as we all know, technology is used within the workplace, right? But we don't know what advancements will be made and essentially how that will reshape the way organizations work. Thank you so much for taking the